Miss Osha. I'm playing Sonata number 3 by G.F. Handel. We're doing Adagio and Allegro.
piece was originally written probably for what instrument?
Yeah.
Your solo part for what? Handel. Saxophone wasn't invented. What do you hear?
I would have no idea.
And really, in this period, it could have been a couple of different instruments.
Okay.
You wrote it for this, or this. Think violin
So like
or flute. Yeah.
cello, strings?
Yeah, viola,
Viola, okay.
violin, something like that.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes sense.
So, now play the opening.
Okay.
Play the very beginning, play the first couple of notes. Now, if you were playing that on violin, ooh, 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 less tongue,
Okay.
less tongue. Yeah, still use the tongue, but just not
Okay,
as much of
okay.
it. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Play that again. That's the style.
Okay.
Saxophone, we tend to tongue things a little bit too much, and on this style piece, a lot less tonguey. There's times where we're clipping things too. Let me see if I can find give me a second here.
Yeah.
Oh, here, play this. Bum 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 boom boom boom. Yeah, okay, now that's not how you played it before. Before you went da 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 dum bum bum boo up up bum bum. So a slur followed by a note. Make this a little bit longer. Now, play this once. Da 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 da. Play it real short.
The
60K. Now play it long. Do 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 do. Which is better?
One second.
Yeah. Okay. So all of the technical stuff, even the boo 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 boo. We don't want to get into boo boo do do do. So very very light on the tongue.
Okay.
And at the end of this, and now you've got to go from forte to piano. When we play loud on saxophone, when we play loud on any wind and brass instrument, we tend to play with more articulation. So when you get loud, remind yourself to play with less articulation, and then when you play soft, you need to play with more articulation.
Okay.
But this should match this in terms of the you know, the length of the note and the style of the note. Okay, play this once. Boo 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 boo. So lighter articulation here, and then get this one to match. Okay, this one's not short.
Okay.
Keep it longer. Is that a ta 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 ta? Ooh, do 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 do. Very very open. You have very little on the front end of those notes. That's the style that you want. Do 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 do, like on a string instrument.
Okay.
So that's it. So be careful when you get loud. Don't tongue too much. Just kind of, you know, just use, you know, keep the tongue forward, but we don't need as much of it. But try and get the articulation sound out of this as much as you can. That's kind of where we're going. Your sound is nice. I'm hearing you use some nice vibrato too on the ends of things. Keep it going on long notes. Sometimes you're using it and I hear you turn it off. You keep using it all the way through the notes.
All right.
Yeah, very nice playing. Yeah, that's a good piece for saxophone. It's a real style thing. It's an early, you know, it's a Baroque kind of thing. So think string instrument.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of the style we're trying to copy.
Okay.
So that was written probably, you know, 150, maybe 100 years before saxophone.
Okay.
So, you know, or think flute. Flute is another one, but back then this was probably written for flute, oboe, string.
Okay.
So any of those would work, but that's it. But think light.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice playing.
Thank
Nice
you.
sound. What kind of mouthpiece do you have? Is that an S80? S90?
SE.
Yeah. And what kind of reed?
Just a.
7.
I think. No, Van Doren.
Van Doren?
Yeah.
Van Doren's good. Yeah.
Van Doren,
Van
yes.
Doren, yeah. Oh, keep reminding yourself, push in from the sides.
Okay.
So we can darken the sound by pushing in from the sides and dropping the jaw. If you play the mouthpiece by itself, it should be about an A or a B flat. My guess is you're up around a B or C. Put your mouthpiece on. Play your mouthpiece. Yeah. Yeah, that's about an A. Yeah, that's about where you want to be. Keep pushing in from the sides.
keep the air steady.
Okay, yeah, that's good, yeah, good, okay, thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Thanks.
I'll see how you go.
Hi, we are playing Fantasia number 3. I'm Aiden Hohenscheld,
I'm Pauline.
I'm Sathan McBride.
And I'm Colin Ryan.
and this is written by Purcell and Rosenthal.
I've not heard this before in this setting, so really very interesting. I'm gonna have to be very particular, like, and especially in that, what I'm gonna call the fugal section B. Be very careful about adhering to the articulations that are marked, because one of you plays it and then another person plays it, and when it's not exactly the same, then my ears perk up, right? Because I go, uh-oh, that's not exactly the way it should be, so make sure that you're following the articulations that are written. And what else was I gonna say? You know what I'm gonna have you do? Alto, can you come forward a little bit? No, just bring your stand and everything,
Okay.
just a little bit forward. I'm gonna reset you, and then Barry, same thing, and Barry, kind of look towards Alto, there you go, and fill up the gaps. There you go, you're gonna be right over here, maybe. Good, so you can see each other. Can you start at B
Yep.
again? And now that you can see each other, let's see what happens.
Okay.
like there's more togetherness there. I know that you could kind of see each other, especially Alto and Barry could kind of see each other in that other setup, but I think the others were a little lost. And it's nice to be able to see each other and be able to, you can communicate, you can just, one look at the eyes say a lot, right? If you look at somebody, you get your eyes up and look, it says a lot. Now, in that fugal section, just a thought, even though it's piano, every time you have ba ba ba, right, ba 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 bum, whenever you have that, you are important. So now I'm gonna ask you to do this. I want you to start, every time you have that, no matter where it is, you're gonna bring that out, and then you can back off a little bit after you play those 3 quarter notes. You can back off just a little bit, but bring those 3 quarter notes out. Whether it's going ba 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 or it's going ba ba ba, right? It might be going down. Sometimes that happens too because this is a, that's just the way the essence of the thing. But bring those out, then you can back off of everything else. Try that.
Say about B again?
Yep,
Okay.
same thing. B. Most of you did it. I know some of you are like, oh, I missed it, darn it. But that's the idea. That's that material that needs to come out because that's what we're listening for. That's what ties all of this together. So even just those 3 quarter notes, if you bring them out, it just catches, I hear your entrance better, and that's what I want to hear, okay, when that material comes forward again, okay? Really nice job.
Thank you.
Great sounding group. Thank you.
Kennedy O'Connell.
I'm Colin Ryan, and we're playing Final Boss by Chris Evan Haas.
there.
Oh, you guys were, that's right. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I've seen somebody do really nice job. My goodness. This is a fun piece of music. Yeah, you guys play really well together. That's really good. Are you all seniors? No, you're
Seniors, juniors.
two seniors, two juniors. Okay, good. So juniors, you get to carry it on. It's gonna be hard to top this, but that's your goal for next year, right? Okay, you're gonna pick something even more exciting, or as wonderful. Your dynamics and everything were wonderful individually, they were wonderful as a group. You really do play well together. And I love the communication. I can, you're all working at it, and I can see that, and it really makes a big difference. Okay? Excellent work. Thank you.